What's up, YouTubers? It's Traceface, back at it again. I'm out here on a rainy Saturday morning, just doing my errands and getting ready for. My brother is filming a movie called Vibration, and I am doing makeup for that. I do makeup artistry on the side, or do some side work here and there. I got a big wedding coming up in a few weeks for one of my best friends. I get to do makeup for her and her wedding party, which is pretty cool. And I'll do a tutorial very shortly on makeup. I want to do little things that are going to help people to feel good about themselves. And I know a lot about makeup. My father has been the vice president of Colt Plastics since I was a child. And they make all caps and jars to Estee Lauder, Clinique, MAC. Many high-end makeup companies, and so I learned at a very young age how to do makeup. So that's another interesting, unique thing I'll share about myself. But today I wanted to talk about the time frame with a narcissist and what that looks like in regards to beginning to the bitter end. And typically there are about 3 to 4 stages. There's about 4 stages that I'm going to go over with you. And this is anyone that you're dating that is a narcissist, has narcissistic, some people can be narcissistic, but I'm talking about full on. When I start talking about this stuff, you're going to know whether or not you ever dated one or whether or not you're involved with one as we speak. So let's dive into this, and please feel free to comment, like the video, share it, subscribe to my page. That's the only way, guys, we're going to get this information out there, and we're going to save other people from getting involved with these monsters. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. The first stage, okay, you are going to feel like your world has just all of a sudden it's just exploded on you in such a way. You're going to feel extremely overwhelmed when you meet this person. It's going to be like this, it's like you're on a roller coaster. Your stomach will actually do flips. It's very fast moving. You swear to God that you have met your soulmate. It's this rush. A lot of times in the beginning stages, and I'll talk more about the red flags in another video, but they are doing everything to impress you. So the best way for a narcissist to do that is they're going to mirror your personality, right? They are going to be, they are studying you, guys. They are picking up on every little thing that you like, don't like. So in the very beginning, all the information you're giving them is being stored, and they are purposefully, making certain that they know how to get to your heart, or, depending upon who they're trying to land. If this person might be, a very sexual person, they're going to be very sexual. It's whatever they are, whoever they're around. They're chameleons, right? So, and if this person happens to be, a God-loving person, they're into God too. So they don't have an identity, so they are just studying you at this point. But you believe that you met your soulmate. So they call this the love bombing stage, right? They are constantly texting you, calling, making plans, making you feel like you are the best thing that ever happened to them. They can't believe someone like you exists. And it goes on and on and on. And I'm talking, this is a female narcissist will do this to a male narcissist. It doesn't matter. They are making you feel like, and you're saying to yourself, oh my God, like this person really appreciates me and really understands me. And I can't believe it. A lot of these type, especially the overt narcissist, is very good looking. They're usually really good looking people. They use that. That is something that is a tool that they're using. They use that with everything they've got. or if they don't have the looks going for them, they have the charm, or they have the both. You know, they're working both. And the charm is typically all the words that they use, right? They're romanticizing you, giving you cards, you name it. Well, during this stage, you're going to be overwhelmed because there is going to be something inside of you that is literally telling you something's not right. Okay? It's this innate, it's like this little bird on your shoulder, and it's talking to you, and the other one's talking to you saying, but wow, but it is, maybe it is, it's not too good to be true, but there is something inside your stomach that's kind of sort of telling you something's not right. Okay? So now you sort of become a little bit suspicious. You perhaps caught them in a lie. Something's not adding up. They're not where they're supposed to be. Something goes on during this stage, and you're sort of like, okay, I need to check into this a little bit more. And here's where you might catch them, all right? You might catch them lying to you. If you decided that you wanted to pick up their phone and see what's really going on, this is when most people are completely in shock, okay? Or something. Maybe their ex-girlfriend is continuously coming around, okay? And it's a little weird, a little too coincidental. There's something that's going to happen during this time that you're going to sort of start to figure them out, okay? Now, they can't have this. They can't have this. So the minute you start to get smart to them, they have to externalize it. It's got to be something else. It's got to be someone else. It's got to be this that's causing it. I didn't mean to lie to you. This is the reason why. And the easiest way to do that is to just kind of make you feel like there's something wrong with you. So this is when the gaslighting comes in. They're going to tell you that you didn't see it that way. It really wasn't what you thought. I know you read that message with this other broad, but it really wasn't what you thought it was. And they're going to do all kinds of things to mess with your head. Okay? And a lot of times they're doing this on purpose. Okay? They're doing this on purpose. They're doing this triangulation game to make you feel as though you have to work hard. Their whole thing is they like to toy with people's emotions any which way they can. So they're getting excitement by talking to somebody else on the side because they're toying with them, okay? And they're toying with you when they come home. The other thing is if it's very fast moving. It's very fast moving in the beginning, that this is, but this is what they do, and they're really good at it. So anyhow, once they sort of think that you've caught on to them, this is when they're going to start to devalue you. Okay, this is the next stage, the devaluing stage. They are going to find any kind of fault that they can of you, and they're going to use that against you. They are going to make you feel like it's your fault. You're going to start to see a lot of verbal abuse during this stage. Possibly physical abuse is going to begin. They're going to say all kinds of things to make you feel like it's you. You're the reason why they're doing this. But in all reality, they were doing this before you with the person before you, the person before that, and they're going to do it again because this is all they know. This is how they survive. They have to constantly have a pool of other people that at any given point they can jump in the pool with to be able to have that supply on demand at all times. So once they start devaluing you, obviously, you're going to be completely hurt, distraught. You're going to keep thinking it's your fault. So you're going to keep trying harder, and especially compassionate people. We want to make things work, and we don't want to give up. And especially if someone's tied to somebody by marriage and they take those vows very seriously, this is going to weigh on you big time. And they know that. Okay, they know that. So they are using that to be able to have that mother figure when they come home to, that's going to take good care of them and just do whatever it is that they get to go around doing whatever it is they want. They will manipulate you to the point where you don't know what's true, what's real, what's up, what's down. Okay? And when you start to totally get fed up, and you know deep down you've had enough, this comes the discard stage. Now, most narcissistic people have to be in control of all situations at all times. That is their thing. They have to have control. So if they notice that you're slipping away, you're getting smarter, you're understanding what they truly are, you're onto all their games. The head games are ridiculous. You notice it. Your family, your friends can't stand them. They know it. Now you become dog meat. Okay? You are dog meat to the narc. So whether or not you left or they were the ones to make it happen, they will create more drama and more chaos and more confusion, and they will do things that are reckless at this point because they knew day one when they landed a good person, they knew you were going to be out the door because they know who and what they are. Their family knew. Their family was sitting back going, oh my God, she's in for it. The family was in on it the whole time. They know. They raised the person to be this way. They know what you're about to step into. They're behind it. They're encouraging it, okay? These people, their whole purpose is, and what their life is it's on repeat. It's on a clownish repeat of doing the same thing over and over and over again. And unfortunately, narcissists just learn how to hide things better for the next target. That's what they're learning. What do I have to do better next time so that I can have multiple sources that I can have, so that I never have to deal with myself and be alone, because that is what they are avoiding. Any type of inner looking in and working on themselves and fixing the problem, which is them. They are the problem. They are the source of all the problems that are about to come into your life. They refuse. It's got to be something else. It's got to be someone else. It was my job. I felt insecure. I wasn't making enough money. It was, you know what? It was your family. They made me feel horrible. You make me feel horrible about myself. You make me feel this small. But then 2 seconds later, they're saying things to you like, the reason I'm with you is because I don't want to be with anybody else. You know how much I love you. You know how unique you are to me. 2 seconds later, you're the cause of all this. It's you. Guys, it is a constant 24/7 mind game, manipulation, domination, control. That's all it is. Okay? Ross Rosenberg had a video out the other night comparing narcissists to terrorists. You should check it out because it is such a great way to describe what it is that you go through. With terrorism, you don't know. You're constantly walking around not knowing when it's going to come. What's going to come next? Did they really stop the cheating? Did they really stop the porn addiction? Did they really do what they said they were going to do? Are they really listening to the counselor? No. In fact, if you take a narcissist to counseling, their whole purpose of being there is to bamboozle the counselor. They're going to tell the counselor whatever they think the counselor wants to hear, whatever they have to say to get out of the situation or out of the things in question or out of the behaviors. They're not responsible people. These are the type of people that cannot take care of what's going on in their homes. But they're out in the community making it seem like they are God's gift, which, by the way, narcissists, if they are into God, okay, they actually think that God has a special, that God thinks that they're special. And so they can get away with more things than normal people, because God and them have a very special relationship, and God understands their sinning. But yeah, they're out in the community. They're making it seem like they are the hero. They are doing all these wonderful things for people. They are really great individuals, you know, because again, online is where they put on this complete facade of who it is they truly are. But they cannot take care of what's going on in the home. They can't take care of who they're supposed to take care of. They can't take care of children. They're not taking care of their own. But they're out there, you know, just tricking others. That's what they do all day, is they're just tricking people. So let the narcs narc around, like ASCC Direct talks about. Narcs be narking. Narcs be narking summer of 2018. And it's true. They're out there narking. They're out there looking for targets. They're out there ready to go through the next 3 stages. They're going to get better at it. The more we're sharing this information, okay, the more it's really upsetting them. And what they're going to do now, because they have no other place to go, they're trapped because this information is getting out to people. People are spreading this information. People are getting it out there. The only thing they're going to have to do at this point is start going around calling other people narcissists. that's what they're going to do. And as a matter of fact, it's so funny because I believe it was ASCC Direct that talks about this. That's going to be the only card they have left. And it's so interesting because after he talked about this, my first narc ever in my life decides to message me. And that's what I was telling you guys. The spirits inside of them are connecting with each other, okay? And it's true. It is so true. He always knew when to try and see if he can get in, see if he can have it. And when I tell you in the next video the story I have of what a crazy individual talking about how he just got done in getting out of a relationship with a narcissist. I almost spilt. I was drinking coffee when I read his message, and I almost vomited. Unbelievable, right? So just keep in mind, these people are toxic. These people will wear you down. These people are not fit to be tied, and they need to be exposed. Okay? So don't let yourself be the next target. Stay strong. The only way we can fight back is to tell the truth, to prove the truth, to expose, and to make certain that we know for next time what these creatures truly are, so all of us empathic people can stay together. That's what we need to do. We need to stick together. Narcs need to go on an island and narc it out. Okay? Leave the rest of us alone. Thanks for watching. I am Trace Face, and it is time we all face the truth together.